it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. How is everyone today? Today is Sunday? Yes, today is Sunday. This will probably go up tomorrow because it always takes me a day to get it all done. But that's okay. Last night, Nancy and I went live on her channel. That was real fun. We were crocheting away. I did not finish. I still didn't finish my luck of the draw. But it's coming along. If you didn't see the live, I'll show it to you. I'm on the last color for the week. This is the Luck of the Draw pattern by Mama Swift called Sweet Marshmallow Kisses. There we go. And it's reversible, so it doesn't really matter which side you're on. It's real squishy. It's real pretty, I think. I love the bright colors for the kids, but this is Luck of the Draw 10 Boggy edition, and I am doing it 3 rows of the weekly draw color and 1 row of the of the main color, just because I want it to be brighter, but yet I want the separation with the white. So hence just the 1 row of white. And I am loving the pattern, and the next one I'm going to do is going to be back and forth. I think it's faster. And I want my Luck of the Draw blankets to be, my Boggy Creek blankets to all be cute, bright, cheery, something to do with Boggy Creek. But I also want them to be quick. They don't have to be real big. In case you don't know, Boggy Creek blankets are 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long. We're asking mostly acrylic. If you want to do a square or a circle or a star, the 40 inch all the way around is the way to go with it. So we have Juan particularly has some really big plans for new designs this year. After being at the camp, boy, is he inspired. The camp is so inspiring in so many ways. So anyway, he is creatively inspired, and you can't leave Boggy Creek Camp and not be in awe of what they do there. So after we left there, we went to dinner, and we had a nice conversation and a very nice meal at Cracker Barrel. Juan had to drop off his, and Nancy, we both had we all had to drop off our U-Hauls, but then Juan had to rent a car because he drove his U-Haul down. So Nancy and Joanne and I excuse me, we got to Cracker Barrel before they did. So we were sitting outside crocheting like 3 little old grandmas crocheting in the rocking chairs on the front porch. It was funny. We are 3 little old grandmas. Well, Nancy and I are grandmas. Anyway, we were all crocheting and people were commenting, and that was kind of fun. And then they came along and they're like, oh wait, we want to crochet. But we were all starving, so we went in and ate. And then on the way from Boggy Creek, we found that we passed a Joann's, and it had a lot of yarn because we had to go back and check just to see if they had any. Well, I'm going to blame these purchases on everybody but myself, because I did purchase some yarn. And I'm not taking the blame because I'm just not gonna. I don't want to. Excuse me, you'd think I was a smoker, but I'm not. Mostly, no, I'm going to blame these purchases actually on Boggy Creek. And Juan is very much the enabler, as so is Nancy. Well, so are we all. We were all enabling each other. But it's all Big Twist. It was 25% off, which for the small skeins not the best sale price they ever have, I know. But I bought these small ones for Boggy Creek Blankets. And I just wanted... I bought this one because I just love the color. I'm really getting into the yellows these days. And so I bought it. And they don't match, well, except that you get the safety yellow. But I bought the yellow. This one I think is varsity yellow. Yeah, this one is varsity yellow. So you can see this one is highlighter yellow. Or safety yellow. So you can see the big difference, even in this terrible lighting. But I still love this color. And then this one is, I think, I don't know if it's slime or gecko. Slime. They didn't have any of the gecko. So I bought those just to, oh wait, and the varsity red I bought 2 of. This is the new red they came out with. And it's just a great red. I kind of liked it. So I don't have any of that color at home. And so I bought that just because you won't be able to get it anymore. And then I bought big ones of all of the cabin colors because I know Juan is going to come up with some cabin colored tutorials. The wheels were spinning as he was walking around that place. You could just, as I said in the live last night, you can just see the light bulbs going off in his head and spinning around. And he's so creative. And so I'm like, he's going to come up with some good blankets. Plus, we've got the challenge blankets from Laura and Jan. Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming and Jan an Alaskan Crafter. And I want to get started on some of those. So the first one I'm going to do is, I think, the heart blanket that Laura came up with. I really like the Apache Tears, except it's single crochet. And I'm thinking it's going to take me a whole year to do that doggone blanket. And I don't know that I want to do that. If I do it, I like the design of it. I just really am dreading the single crochet. So I'm thinking if I do it, I'll do it in half double crochet. But the last half double crochet blanket I did took me 16,000 years. The cat's meow. Probably a little bit harder blanket to do than what the Apache Tears will be. But I'm going to do the heart blanket first. So because I think that'll be an easy repeat. And you can, the patterns are all linked in the Boggy Blanket playlist. So you can just scroll into the description box and click on the one you want if you want to start one. But I think the heart one, it's double crochets and then you make the heart. And the heart, I think, is kind of done like, if you've ever done the dragon's tail, where you like go around the stitch to make, I think that's how it works. I semi-watched a tutorial. So I'm going to do it in the cabin colors, which they're divided up into blue and green, yellow, and red. So these are the cabin colors. All the cabins, there's 4 cabins of each color. So 16 cabins, and they're all in these colors. And so I'm gonna, yellow, then green, then red, then blue, then I'll probably repeat it in order. I don't know. But whatever color I pick first and then go in that order, whatever color I do. But you don't have to put, like, you can do 1 heart in a row, or you can do 12 hearts in a row, depending on how big your row is. It's all up to you. So I think once I get the idea of the pattern and how it works, but I think that's how it works, I'll probably do a couple sporadic hearts per row, and then maybe some kind of envelope border so that I don't have row after, or maybe I'll do a couple rows at a time. That's a good idea, right? A couple rows at a time, less weaving in the ends. Yeah, maybe we'll do 3 or 4 rows and then switch color in 3 or 4 rows and switch. I like that idea a lot. Less ends to weave in. And I'm going to add in some white. Maybe in between, if I do like kind of on the sweet marshmallow kisses, 3 rows of main color and then a white, and 3 rows of cabin color and then a white to separate it, brighten it. Because I think some of these colors together, it's going to make it a dark blanket if you don't throw some white in there. So that's the plan. These are the big twists. They were 25% off, which made them about $9 for, what is it, 1,093 yards of yarn. I said, okay, I'll do that. And I'm sure that I will. That's acorns falling on my camper. So I think I'll get a couple of blankets out of those for the kids, and I'm excited about it. I'm inspired again after being there. So that was the purchases that I made, and I purchased more than Nancy did. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wait, my cart has more stuff, more skeins, I think, and bigger ones, but that's okay because it was all purchased with specific patterns in mind that I'm going to start, hopefully, one of today. Then I also have a little video, Nancy, and I'll add it here at the end, but I'll show you what I ended up with. Honey, can you give me those 2 white bags? Please. I should have brought them over here. Thank you so much. So, next, on Wednesday, when we do our first crochet live, I'm going to do a little tutorial, little just watch and see on making tumbleweeds, because they requested that we make them. So Nancy and I went yarn shopping in her in her scraps, because I don't have scraps here in the car. So I'll put a little video in, but I'll show you what I ended up with. She has bins of scraps, and so we're gonna do. We have pink and white and red. She gave me these really cool bags to put them in. Some, what is this, like a sage green? It's called Green Lagoon. This is an impeccable. And blue, that's a cabin kind of blue. And a baby blue. This one is Big Twist blue, sky blue. And I couldn't leave without a purple. And then there's, this is like a Caron Simply Soft kind of yarn, which makes a really good tumbleweed. Any scraps will do. And had to grab some neon. And this is like a green with a black marl in it. It's really kind of a cool color. And finally, we got a coral color. This is a nice yarn. So you, okay. Go ahead. And that's what we have. So we're gonna do so get some scraps together for Wednesday. If you have scraps available, I'm gonna put them together, I think 3 strands at a time, and it takes like 2 minutes to make a tumbleweed. So we're gonna be asking for them. There's and we're gonna, if you send in tumbleweeds, we're asking that you put them in a bag with the number of how many there are, just so that we can keep track, because people are already asking how many are we gonna raise. I think they want goals set. You guys are goal-oriented subscribers. So it's starting to rain. We have to close up. make sure we don't get any rain in. So I'm going to let you go so I can help Roy do that, and he can do it without feeling he's in the video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, all the things. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.